Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all having a great day today because today we're going to talk about quite possibly the most pathetic gaming drama of all time. Like, if you are genuinely offended by this, I think you may need to seek some mental evaluation because there's no way you're all there in the head, if you get what I mean. Now, the drama today has to do with the video game Splitgate 2, which you're seeing background footage of. This is like my second ever game of Splitgate 2, so I'm not the best at it, so you'll have to excuse my bad gameplay. But the drama around Splitgate 2 actually has nothing to do with the game itself, rather the developers. And more specifically, what one of the developers decided to wear when talking about Splitgate 2. He decided to wear a hat. Now, did this hat say anything super offensive or, derogatory or anything like that? No. It said, "Make FPS great again." An obvious meme parody hat of the Orange Man campaign, dude. Now, how somebody could actually be pathetic enough to be offended by this? I don't know, man. It's 2025. Everyone needs to find some sort of way to be a victim and be upset by something because they have nothing else going for them. I just can't imagine having a miserable enough life to the point where something like this negatively impacts me, but that's just me. Now, there's a quick article I want to go through before we go ahead and take a look at the reactions. Splitgate 2 CEO won't apologize for Make FPS Great Again hat, and I gotta be honest, I'm very glad to see this. So many companies nowadays will just bend over backwards for the most perpetually offended people of all time, and it's very nice to see this guy basically say, fuck that, I'm not apologizing. Because the truth is, companies that do this sort of stuff shouldn't have to apologize. It's your problem, you took issue with the hat, nobody else did. And it's likely because of something else going on in your life that you're taking it out on these developers. It's been a wild summer game fest so far. I actually have to disagree with that. I think it was pretty mediocre, I gotta be honest. And one of the most talked about moments of Friday's showcase was the appearance of Splitgate 2 and its developer's CEO, Ian Prowlks, I think is how you say that? I hope I'm saying that right. You know it was a pretty bad event when this is one of the most talked about things, is the fact that somebody wore a Make FPS Great Again hat. I mean, personally, I thought the Code Vein 2 was kinda cool, same with the Resident Evil, but this seems to be what people are hung up over, because that is the modern video game landscape, I guess. Splitgate 2's Prowlks took the stage in a black hat that said, "Make FPS Great Again," a riff on the famed Trump MAGA hat. He then proceeded to trash talk some of the other competitors in the space. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't call what he said trash talk to the other competitors in the space. And I think you guys are going to agree with me when we go over what he actually said. "I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3, Prowlks said. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves how we can take Portals to the next level." Yeah, such terrible trash talk, am I right? All the dude said is that he was tired of Call of Duty every single year, which is something that I agree with, and he wished he got to play Titanfall 3. So, he was inspired to make his own FPS game. Now, the fact that he made it a battle royale with slop microtransactions is disappointing, but I'm just pointing out that that's not really trash talk. Trash talk would be, the Call of Duty developers are idiots, they eat paste, we don't eat paste, buy our game. The reveal was that Splitgate 2 would get a battle royale mode, launching now, which was mocked for claiming to be innovative, with that genre also having a COD-like expensive microtransaction shop, though many have played the game and enjoyed it. And I gotta be honest, I did enjoy the COD-like deathmatch modes in Splitgate 2, I actually thought they were pretty fun. But the fact that they're saying they're gonna make FPS great again just to do yet another battle royale, something we're all just sick and tired of at this point, is kinda pathetic. Like, what happened to just basic deathmatch style games? Like, why do we gotta trend chase with every single fucking game that comes out nowadays? Shortly after the show, Ian Prowlks used the official Splitgate 2 account to address the hat issue specifically, albeit saying specifically it wasn't an apology. The tweet: "I'm not here to apologize, but I am here to clarify. This is not a political statement. It is quite literally what it says, so take it at face value." The state of multiplayer FPS games is tragically stale. We hope to fix that, whether you want Arena, Battle Royale, Onslaught, or Map Creator. But let's go over to Twitter and take a look at a man-child having a mental breakdown over this hat, because this is definitely something worth getting offended over. What a great use of time. Congrats on absolutely fucking nuking the landing of your game, my dude. I'm sure the team is so happy you went on stage and made a complete ass of yourself. Which is kinda ironic, you know, this guy's making an ass of himself for wearing a harmless hat, but you're not making an ass of yourself by freaking out over harmless words on a hat. You know, funny how that works. But he says, you know what, I passed the crown of guy who wore the most embarrassing hat while talking about Splitgate on a livestream off to you. My time to abdicate my throne has come, and a good monarch knows when to step aside and let a new king of cringe lead. Once again, calling someone else embarrassing and cringe while crying over a hat. I swear this guy is the king of lacking self-awareness. But the quote retweets to this were absolutely great. You're taking a joke hat way too seriously. Yeah, this dude is acting like the hat grew a pair of arms and legs, kicked his door down like a SWAT team, and just proceeded to beat up everyone in his family. Am I missing something, or is this not the biggest overreaction? It's a parody of a hat. It's not even the same color. Well, see, the thing you're missing is an incredibly low IQ. A joke hat gets this kind of reception. Cool the fuck off, you absolute lunatics. And this dude has the based Xbox 360 rock profile picture. How these people get through their lives this sensitive is beyond me. Yeah, if they can't handle a hat like this, how are they gonna handle when serious shit starts to happen in life? The better question is how easy and harmless and, you know, soft and protected is your life, to the point where this is what you got to worry about? It must be nice. The way this is such a non-issue, well, it's a non-issue to anyone who has anything going on. Now, for some reason, there are people trying to basically defend the idea of getting offended over this hat, which, I mean, Jesus Christ, man. All I gotta say to those people is, you know, job applications are your friend, try filling one out, try, I don't know, applying for somewhere to work. If that doesn't work out, you can try getting into fitness, working out, eating healthier, you know, focus on something other than words on a hat. I guarantee it will make your life a much more happy and fulfilling life. And I genuinely mean that. But I don't really have much else to say. This is the saddest, most soy-based gaming drama I have ever seen in my life. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike. And yeah, I'm out.